Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. Right now we're going to take a quick look at some notable ATS trends for the top 25 teams in college basketball. The latest weekly rankings have just come out, and today is Tuesday, February 10th. In the top 5, number 1 ranked Kentucky has suddenly had 4 games in a row where they lost against the spread, and they've gone over the total after having been a strong under-trender and a good bet against the spread overall before this current 4-game run. We'll see how much that continues. Wisconsin, normally thought of as a defense-oriented and under-trending team, which they were to start the year, going under in 9 of their first 13 totals, has now gone over in 7 of their last 10 totals, and they have been easily pulled into high-scoring games recently, so keep that in mind looking at Wisconsin totals in upcoming games. And of course, big news with number 3 ranked Virginia. One of their leading scorers and key players, guard Justin Anderson, is injured, and he's slated to be out for 4 to 6 weeks. So we'll see how Virginia responds to that and how their odds might adjust. Moving down to teams ranked 6 through 10, Louisville is interesting. They have currently covered 3 games in a row, but they have 2 home games upcoming this week, and on the year, they've been both a great bet against and a strong under-trender at home. They're 2-9-2 against the spread at home and 2-8 over-under at home on the year. And 6th ranked Villanova from the Big East continues to be a generally good bet as well as an under-trender. They're on a 4-game run of ATS covers and unders currently, putting them at 15-7 against spread overall on the year, as well as 8-14 over-under on the year. And 7th ranked Arizona has been a good bet and an under-trender as well in the Pac-12. They're coming off their first ATS loss after a run of 5 straight ATS covers in the Pac-12. And Arizona has also gone under in 6 of their last 8 games, all Pac-12 matchups. Moving on to teams ranked 11 through 15, Utah's been one of the best bets all year long in college basketball. They're currently 15-5-1 against the spread overall on the year, and they've absolutely maintained that value in Pac-12 play. They've covered 8 of their 10 Pac-12 games so far in conference play. And Northern Iowa in the MVC has not lost betting value despite their national ranking. They're 6-1-3 against the spread over their last 10 games. Perennial powerhouse North Carolina, though, does seem to have gone into overvalued territory after a hugely profitable first part of the season. UNC is now 2-7-1 against the spread over their last 10 games. And keep an eye out for Iowa State totals. They've gone over in 8 of their last 9 games. Then moving on to teams ranked 16 through 20, Butler has been coming on stronger as the year has progressed. They've covered 6 out of their last 8, and they're now 14-8 against the spread on the year. And Oklahoma has been similarly strong against the spread recently, as well as a strong under-trender. Oklahoma's covered their last 5 spreads in a row, and they've gone under in 5 of their last 6 games, although their last game against Iowa State went way over, which does point to how much Iowa State can pull teams into high-scoring games, as well as how Oklahoma can be pulled into a high-scoring game, which was happening with them before this recent run of unders. And Maryland, still ranked and still at the top of the Big Ten standings, appears to become significantly overvalued. They've lost their last 5 in a row against the spread. Then rounding out the bottom of the top 25, Arkansas has interestingly gone under in 5 straight games after being a very high-scoring team and a strong over-trender before that, and we will probably see a return to high-scoring games and likely overs as well at times from Arkansas in upcoming weeks. And Oklahoma State seems to be as solid a bet right now as they were at the beginning of the season. They've covered their last 3 games in a row, and they're now 13-8 against the spread overall on the year. And that's a look at notable ATS trends for teams in the top 25 in college basketball as of February 10th.